Good morning, doctor. Today, our group are going to present the assignment 2. And then my name is Tan Wei Ming, and I'm going to start my presentation now. Let's start with the model of the project. Firstly is the item project class. The item project class consists of 4 private attributes, which are the item product ID, name, label name, and price. The rest is a setter and getter. Next is the order class. The order consists of 11 attributes, which are the order ID, order number, transaction date, list of order item called order items, total order item, subtotal, service tax, rounding, grand total, tender cash, and also last but not least, change. And this is this is the order item class, which consists of 7 attributes, which are order item ID, item product, quantity, subtotal amount, sequence number, order status, and ready time. The rest is the setter and getter of the attributes. Now let's move on to the complete order class, which is the order counter application. First, we will create a port to connect to the server, which is 4228. Object input stream and read the object into the item product list. Then we will set the order frame to true. Then we will use for loop to store all the item product name into menu items array list. Okay, let's continue with it. Set the menu items into the combo box of the order frame for display and choosing. Let's look at the add button function. Order item object is created. The item product of order item is set based on the combo box selected index. The quantity is set by getting the value from the spinner. The subtotal amount of the order is set by multiplying the price of the item with the quantity. Then the order item is added to the order items list. A pop-up message that stating the product name, quantity, and subtotal will be shown. Now we need to calculate and display the subtotal, tax, grand total, and rounding to display on the order frame. The raw object retrieves all order item name, quantity, and subtotal amount to display on the order frame. Add up the subtotal as a subtotal. Tax is equal to subtotal multiplied with 6%. Grand total is the adding of subtotal with tax, and with 5 or 0. Rounding is the grand total minus the subtotal with tax. All of them is converted to 2 decimal place. For the delete button, user can select the order from combo box and click delete button. It will delete the selected order, and the subtotal, tax, grand total, and rounding will be recalculated. When Pay Cash button is pressed, the order frame will close and payment frame will be displayed. The grand total will be bring over to the payment frame. User can enter the tender cash and press the done button. Change will be calculated by deduct tender cash with grand total into decimal place. If the tender cash, if the tender cash is less than 1, pop-up message will set cannot less than 1. If the tender cash is less than the grand total, pop-up message will set cannot less than grand total. If the tender cash is greater than the grand total, we'll set the subtotal, service tax, rounding, grand total, tender cash, change transaction date, total quantity to the order and send to the server. Order the item list will be emptied and order frame will be reset. When the print receipt button is pressed, a receipt of the order will be generated at the path. That date is getting the order date in data type and will be converted to date time format for receipt. The receipt will be named as receipt with the order item, order ID. This is the elements of the receipt. As you can see, the file path stream will be closed first and pop-up message indicates that receipt is created is displayed. For the back button, it will get the user back to the order frame to make any update. Payment frame will also be reset. The clear button will be emptied and the order items list and reset the order frame. These are the functions for left padding and right padding, but insert the text and space needed. This is the readyDate function, which will pass the date from string to date data type, then return the date. This is the converted date function, which will take in the data type argument and format it to string for receipt. These two functions will set and return the grand total for payment frame. Now, let's look at the preparation app controller. First, generate a port number of 4230 and also server socket to bind with the port number. Create and display the preparation order frame. In the while loop, waiting connection from the order server. Create object input stream. Read the object from the object input stream and insert the order item ID, order name, quantity, subtotal amount into the table. When the order button is pressed, the current date time will be created and will set to each of the order item. An object output stream will be created to write the order object to the order server. A sticker will be generated at the file path with the file name of sticker with order ID by using the file output stream. This is the format of the sticker, which is shown in the assignment 2. The file output stream will write the sticker to the txt file and close the file output stream. Pop-up message indicates the video sticker is generated will be displayed. When the collect button is pressed, the table will clear. For the readyDate function, it will return the current date in date data type to send to order server to be stored. For the sticker date function, it will return current date in string to be used in sticker.
Good morning, I'm Diosun An. This is date controller. First method is string to date. It will convert the string to date and return the date data type. Second method is date to string. It will convert the date data type to string data type and return the string data type. Item product controller is used to handle item product query. First method is get list of item product. This is used to get the list of the item product from the database and return as a list. Get item product from result set. This method is to get item product from a result set. First method will use the second method while getting the result set from the database. Order controller is used to handle the order query. First method is insert order with parameter order. It will insert the order into database and return the ID that has been generated from the database. Next is get order number. This function retrieves the number of order today from the database. Get date method is used to retrieve the transaction date from database with parameter order ID. Order item controller is used to handle order item query. First, insert order item is used to insert the order item into database with parameter order item and order ID. It will return the order ID which is generated from the database. Next is update the order item with ready time into database. It will display how many row has been updated. Next is order database. This class handles the connection between database and order server. The last one is order server application. This is used to display the GUI and make connection with order counter and preparation counter. First, it will display the GUI for order server and create the socket for order server and wait for the connection from the order counter. Next, we declare the controller and get the list of items from the database using item product controller.get list of item product, and then we send the item product list to the order counter using object output stream and close the client socket and output stream. While true, update the server status to false and open the socket for the order counter to connect. If connected, then update the server status to true and then get order object from the order counter using object input stream generate the order number and set the order number in the order, and insert the order in the database and set the order ID in the order, and insert the order item into the database using for loop, and get the transaction date from the database. And then we'll send back the order to the order counter. Next, we are going to connect to the preparation counter using barista socket. We'll send the order to the preparation counter using object output stream and get the processed order from the preparation counter and update to the database using for loop. And last, we close all the connection. That's all.
Hi, my name is Ong Xiaohui. I'm going to show the output of the coding. First, we were using the CMD to run the order server. This is the order server frame, and the server status is waiting for the connection. And we also have the order client. And we can see this is the client order frame. And we also have the preparation counter frame. And this is the preparation station. First, we need to test the client order first. We need to make the order to test the button. And we click the add button. We will show the pop-up message of the order details. And the order will insert into the table. To delete the selected item, we just click the item and click the delete button. The order will be clear and the subtotal, text, and grand total will become 0. And for the clear button, we need to make some order first. And we click the add button, it will show the details again. And we make one more order. After we finish the order, in the below will show the subtotal, text, and the grand total. And we click the clear button, the table and the below total will become empty. And for the pay cache, we need to make the order first. After we finish the order, it will show the subtotal, text, and grand total in the below. And we can click the pay cache. It will prompt to the billing page. And the server status will show sending list of item product to order client. And in the billing page, we can see the grand totals that is bring over from the order frame. And for the back button, we can go back to the client order. And we click the pay cache to prompt back to the billing page. And for the total cash received, if we enter the price of less than 1 ringgit and click the done button, it will show the tender cash cannot be less than 1. And if we enter the total cash that less than the grand total, it will show the tender cash is less than the grand total. And if we insert the 50 and click the done button, it will show the balance is 70 cents. And the server status is received order, generating order number, updating to the database, sending the order to the order counter, connecting to the preparation counter, and the last is sending order to preparation counter. And the order will send to the preparation station. And in the database, we go to the order table, and we can see the order details is already inserted into the database. And in the order item table, we can see the order details. This is the item product, order quantity, subtotal amount, and the order status will show the order is in processing, and the ready time is not. And we go back to the billing page. For the print receipt, After we click, it will show the receipt has been generated. And to find the receipt, we have insert the receipt into the file. This is a receipt file. And we open it. You can see the receipt detail, the order item, billing number, and the date of the order, and also the subtotal of the order. And we go back to the preparation station and we click the order button. It will show the pop-up message the sticker has been generated. And we go to the database, we can see the order status is changed. And the order status will become ready. And the ready time will insert into the table. And for the sticker, we can find the sticker in the sticker file. And this is the details of the sticker. And we can see the order item and the sequence and all the other items in the sticker. When we go back to the preparation station, we click the collect button. All the order in the table will be clear. And that's all for our program. Thank you.